Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie with Moon Directed. At this channel, we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. So let's find out what's going on this week. How are you doing with that retrograde, huh? That energy is being in a water sign. You're likely to feel the effects of it, but I looked it up and they're in the water signs again next year. So I thought, okay, I have a lot of water in my chart. How do I manage this? And I started thinking about how it's really a blessing that we get so much opportunity to really drill down into some of the details and really review some of the aspects of our life so we can create a better version of our life for ourselves. And so I think that we should think of this as a time of self-nurturing for like the next, 18 months or so. A real opportunity to really get a few things fixed, get a few things right. So I thought, yeah, I like that. Your attitude kind of determines how things go anyways, and since it's going to be a 2-year cycle, hey, let's pick a good attitude, right? Okay, so, Spirit's ready to get started, and so let's go ahead and do that. And while I'm turning the camera down, I do want to thank you so much for watching my videos, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. I would like to encourage you to go ahead and hit that notification button, because then you can see when I do things like go live, and I did that today to do a new moon ritual where I, set some stuff on fire. So you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, working together, building something together that has a lot of opportunity ahead of it. So it's at the early stages of growth. It requires more than one person involved in it, but that's really cool, and that's happening in your 11th house of group activities. So how perfect is that? So we walk into the week with the moon in Taurus. I hope you remember to turn your clocks back. And it's in groups and group activities, and we have self-love and nourishment. Blessings being poured down on you. Refreshing yourself emotionally. Taking care of yourself. So sometimes maybe you need a little downtime over the weekend to revitalize yourself. Sometimes groups can be a little hard. You have opened the gateway to your garden. Give the universe more time to bring your wishes to you. Open the gate and let them in. So, you clearly have been working on something because we have the Three of Pentacles. It's going to take a little more time. Not surprising. We're in retrograde. But be willing and be open to it. And if you haven't released, that control, that sense of self-control, utilizing your free will and say, hey, Spirit, I would really like some help here. And dictating to Spirit how to get something done tends to slow the progress. So when you take your hand off of the wheel a little bit and open the gate and say, hey, I just would like your help with this, and not dictate the terms, then you're more likely to get a much more full and rich bounty of goodness that'll come from that. And so it's important that you know what it is you want. If you have not set your new moon intentions, go ahead and do so. But you don't need to have all the steps. You don't have to know everything. It's okay to look down the path. It's okay to say, okay, well, I see that there's steps. I see where I want to go. But if you notice, there's a lot of space between those steps. And where are they actually going, So it's more important to maybe assess what your next step is. But understand that Spirit is going to offer you opportunities. And so when you look and you try to see what the best one is, that's when you start making progress. So kind of one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. And so on Tuesday, when you're doing that path, looking down the path, and you're assessing on Tuesday and Wednesday, that is in your 12th house of hopes and goals and dreams and wishes. That's Pisces, right? Pisces rules the 12th house. That's that whole retrograde. That's that whole, what do you want? It's the magical season to really create what you want. So what is it? She rides with wild, spirit unbroken. There's some real freedom that comes from. So, it's in your 12th house of hopes and goals and dreams and wishes. And look, she looks like she is up there, flying high, right? So, really allowing yourself to look forward, to see, you know, all the options and the opportunities. What do you want? What is your wildest, craziest dream? You have a real opportunity here to create that kind of abundance in your life. The number on that is 28, with the 26, which is an 8, which is about infinity. There's infinite amount of possibilities with this moon where it is, with this energy, because it was in conjunction with Neptune, the ruling planet, at the time of the new moon. This is a very, very powerful moon that can really bring some magic in. I have to use a flashlight because my eyes are old. Okay, she rides with wild spirit unbroken. You are a wild spirit, no matter how often you have been told no, been suppressed by rules and regulations, been denied a right to speak your crazy, beautiful truth. Inside of you beats a persistent, loving heart that will not be denied. I know that the wild joy in you would soon kick off the shackles of shame. I know that no amount of criticism or disrespect could ever break the spirit of your heart. I knew that, even if you doubted that at times. Deep inside the heart, there was a spirit so wild that it could never be tamed. I know that is only ever a matter of time before your wild spirit will rise and be free. And now's the time. Open the garden gate. Look at the opportunities. So this has 3 people here. But maybe the people, maybe who's really involved here is you and spirit and your guides. Maybe that's the teamwork. What do you really want? Write it down. Ask for it. Turn it over to spirit. Let the miracles happen. This is a magical month this year. It's so magical. Like, I can feel the magic in the air. Usually, like, I was a little worried because of the retrograde thing, but I haven't, except for the part where I have trouble communicating. It's not been bad. First house, Thursday. The moon's going to move into the first house of Cancer. This is a time of discernment, of recognizing that you have fears, but which ones are valid? Maybe a couple, but there's only one cage there, so maybe only one of them is truly valid and the rest of them just need to be let go. That's Thursday and Friday. Are you afraid to let go and chase your dreams? Because I think you should just go for it. Yeah, there's a practical aspect to it, but not this month. This month is not about being practical. This month is about dreaming. The practical aspects of it comes when we move into Aries, where it's about initiating and starting. When we move into Taurus, when it's about getting grounded and making practical steps. But this month the emphasis is really on dreaming. Dreaming the big dream and getting ready to take the steps. And you have ruminate. Dreaming the big dreams. What do you want? Discerning what's real and what's not. We're going to bring the dreams down into reality. But right now, this month, feel free to do a little dreaming. On Saturday, the moon's going to move into your second house of hopes. Not of hopes, but of values. Self-esteem, self-worth, finances, things that matter. And you have boundaries. She's in a bubble. Is the bubble keeping her safe? Or is the bubble holding her back? And we have willpower. You know whether you need the boundaries for safety Like you need to put some space between you and other people so that you are free to ruminate, so that you are free to chase your dreams. That might be a necessity. But if you're in a bubble because you're afraid to dream your dreams, you're afraid to turn yourself loose and to go wild, you need to use your willpower to bust that bubble and set yourself free. And it could be either way for you. You know who you are. You know what's going on with you. Let's see what kind of guidance we get here. Now this is happening in your third house of communications. Wait, is that right? No, second house of self-worth, self-esteem. Ooh, protected by angels. Okay. Protected by angels. So if you've been trying to self-protect, you don't need to. If you need to pop that bubble so that you're out there and letting yourself take chances and take opportunities, you are protected by angels. If people have been encroaching in on you and not giving you enough space, you're being protected by angels and being encouraged to create boundaries, and they will help you. So whichever your situation is, whatever your case is, be sure to ask, exert your free will, and ask for help. Because of free will, angels cannot come in and help you without permission. So it's really important that you ask for the help. Ask that you're protected and guided during this time of ruminating, of chasing your dreams, of deciding what they are, of giving yourself permission to dream a little, to wish a little, to hope a little, to set yourself free to go for it. Right? There's a real opportunity here. You know, Three of Pentacles, like the Trinity, right? Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. You are divinely protected and encouraged this week to think about what it is you really want. And out of nowhere, we have Ruby, which is rejuvenate your body. Well, here's what I know, Cancer. Ruby is the color of the birthstone for the month of July. I know this because I'm a Cancer. So while you're dreaming this week, nourish yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, eating healthy foods, getting enough sleep. Oh, yeah, getting enough sleep. Okay, so drink lots of water and get enough sleep. And sometimes they don't seem to work together, so drink early in the day. But here's the thing. With all this Piscean energy, your dreams are a real source of inspiration and information this month. So keeping a dream journal will be really helpful. And so that would be a really good way to rejuvenate your body, is to go ahead and sleep. And then pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams while you're sleeping. Pay attention to your dreams while you're awake. What do you want? Right? Okay, well, it was really good talking with you. Be sure to check out the new moon in Pisces video if you haven't done so already. And the Pisces new moon, I think what did I call it? Fire ritual. Anyways, you should check that out. It's kind of funny. I couldn't start the fire. What? I burn stuff all the time. Okay, you take care and we'll talk soon. Be sure to leave me a comment and let me know how this resonates.